Yeah, I'm using the Brio. My yo-yo. Alex. Thank you. Yeah, no, my dog is. It's looking really cool because of the lighting right now. But yeah, it's my favorite one. Likely my favorite one, just because the dog bias, obviously. I'm glad you like it. The thing I was just doing, this one. Yeah, I do know how to do it. I did it on stage. It's really weird. It's a weird trick to get just explained, but it's like when you get it, it really clicks. Like with you, I feel like it's like you do this first, and then you cross, and you can kind of like already see where you have to land it. If you can see that string right there, and you push it in there. You pop it up really high, and you just land it in that. I think the best way I could describe that trick, honestly. Xavier tricks? What's an Xavier trick? I feel like Alan, Xavier, and Brandon, they share tricks so much, I don't know whose is whose. I had the I don't know. I've not tried any Xavier tricks either. That's way harder. What? Yeah. It's kind of hard to, but I don't know because I know they share tricks often. I mean, that's kind of normal with friends, right? So I don't know whose is whose, or like which ones are just like meta combos. 'Cause everyone shares those. There's nothing wrong with it either. There's no diss. I just have no idea which one is Xavier's or not. Ah, Xavier, I mean, he clicks high because his tricks are just like they look big and I feel like they look harder. I don't know how difficult they actually are, but they look bigger usually. They just look more clickable to judges, you know, even if judges click kind of low. I didn't need to pick a lot of multis. Kind of hard to argue against Xavier clicking high because he just clicks high. Three. How do I get multi-clicks in your routine? Just learn some multi-clicks, basically, or make something hard enough for one. Three. I know some people get it four, but or two, whatever. I think it's a three. Why do you keep redacting your messages? I mean, you can do like hooks, horizontal. It kind of depends on the judge, honestly. I know some judges don't give out a lot of multis, but to like those, it's like I give this like two. Kind of that's dependent. Hello, Chris. How have you been? Been pretty good. Yeah. Cross arm behind the back. I don't even know what you're talking about, bruh. What does that even mean? Seven. It's a light seven. You know what I mean? Kame. I think it's a two. It's just like I don't know. I'm not great at it, but I can hit it like fairly consistent. Like decent. I think it's a two. Everyone also scores differently. You guys have to keep that in mind. There's not one correct way to judge, but there is wrong ways to judge. It's always a judge dependent thing. Some judges click higher than others. Versus this thing, I give this three, but I know some people give it two. But I've gotten better at it, so I can see why the people give it two. Okay. I will just I thought it was fine. It was more like I think people are used to American judging, and that panel was mostly Japanese. It was basically like taking Japan Nats judging, throwing it on a panel for World, and then adding Colin Beckford on clickers. That was what the panel was. So if you're confused like about results and you think like so and so could have made finals, think about who was judging that contest because it's not like like honestly with the panel that results made sense to me. Like who did and didn't make it. I feel like once you understand like the difference in panels, you complain less about results. Like I had disagreements, but like I had just a lot of disagreements about Nat's results. I just thought there was a little bit of bias there, but whatever. For arm hop? Well, arm hop. Honestly, I thought the judging at World was like, I just think there was like absolutely like no bias at all. It was just like do the tricks to make you score. When I well, there might have been a little bit of bias, low key. There's always subconscious. It's never on purpose. It's, I, I've seen his clicking videos. I don't really agree with his clicking. But yeah. I think some people got overscored at nationals. I'm not gonna say who, but there's some people I was surprised placed as high as they did. Just because of mistakes, that's it. I click Chandler. I click Hunter high. I click Chandler. Like I still click Hunter high, but lower than a lot lower than Hunter. You have to remember, there's not a one way to click. There's multiple ways people score. I judge very American, so I'm very willing to click about anything and give a lot of multis. Yeah, like it's not that their routines are bad. I just feel like that person didn't do great, and the panel was just like very in favor of them, so they just scored high no matter what, matter how they did. And I don't think that's cool. It's not even that person's fault either. It's- I just don't agree with some of the results in Nats. At Worlds, like I understood why like a few people that I feel like people thought should have made it. I know why they didn't make it, and it makes sense to me with that panel. I mean, that's fine. I didn't click Tyler 150. I clicked him like 180 something, I think. But I also clicked Hunter like almost 50 higher. Yeah, I would have had some results differently at Nats. A lot of differently, but that's just my opinion. Not really. Jakub does have repeated elements, but not like as much as last year. Like this year was a lot less, like a lot less than last year. Like I actually think he got a little underclicked. I mean, not underclicked, but I thought he got. I clicked him so high. I clicked him the highest number, but not the highest after negatives. Highest highest raw clicks, but not highest net. Insane scoring changes from country to country. Honestly, when it comes to clicking and judging, we're basically within like Japan, in general, just like every other region, we all have basically a different system. Um, because what you think is like, oh, this definitely scores, might not score to somebody, and that also goes in with like the U.S. is so big that even varies within like with like like in the US. Like I think Midwest judging is not good at all because it's just a little too old school. But then we go to like most of the people that judge in the US commonly, like I understand their way of judging. I don't really 100% agree with it all the time, but kind of I get it. But when it comes to like Japan judging, it's always a mystery. You just gotta like do stuff that's a lot like you would think isn't like in Japan. This is probably like this is obviously I'm not even too sure. Like this could be like this is a +2 to me, and I don't know a single American that doesn't give that +2, but maybe Japan gives it 1. Like I think it's really good, but I think it has its flaws. I think every judging system has its flaws. I think American judging, they sometimes can get a little too clicker friendly with friends, like that type of judging. But I do think it is usually accurate, not always, but usually. I mean, Japan or like there was more than like I think there was like 8 clicker judges at Worlds. Like it's only like a fraction of like their one judge's score is like barely worth anything. It might be more. But that's clicker judges too. Like it was a lot of Asia judges and I think Becco. I think that was it for US judging. That's when I knew that like usually it has doesn't wield too much bias that way because in Japan they go very much by like the book. But the way they click multis will always be like a mystery to me because I don't really know besides like it being hooks. Yeah, I mean, the reason why Americans overclick is because of their mentality, and I do it too, 'cause I click really high, is that if you click high enough, if you click something really high, use most of the time it wields more like accurate results. Like the person that should be on top is probably gonna be on top, just because the number, like the raw number doesn't really matter that much. I give next hold 3. Yeah, the raw number doesn't matter all that much, to be honest with you. Because it's like, as long as it's like a ratio thing. As long as your ratio, because the raw number doesn't really have, like, it matters, but, like, it doesn't matter when you're, like, putting data together. Like, my highest person is still my highest person, and the lowest person is the lowest. That's all that matters, is a ratio. And you just don't wanna have too strict and click too low, because then you have too many negatives, and it's gonna wield really weird results. But you don't wanna click too high at the same time, because I feel like Americans click high, but there's people that click higher in the US that I just don't think that's right. 'Cause if you click high, like, it's mathematically, it does wield better results, if you know what I mean. I'm not a good math person, but it does make sense in my head. I don't click trapeze, no. I know some people do, though. Boolean is weird, it's just like, you just find out what score is based off of other people, but no one judges the same. So you're almost guaranteed to never have the same number, and if you do, it's just because the people click very similar or exactly the same. You gotta think about it in a way that the raw number never really matters too much as long as you have the ratio right. Because if you're clicking, like, I don't know, like Alan really high, but then you're clicking also like somebody that probably isn't clicking that high, also really high, you just have a bad ratio. I can kinda do it, I just don't do it in my room because there's not enough room in here. Okay. Oh, I got it and it didn't work. Yeah, I have. We were chatting, well, he doesn't speak English, so it was a little hard, but we chatted a little bit at Worlds through, like, translation. I'm always wondered what kind of math goes on calculating scores. I've heard it's normalized, the squishy. I have no clue what it means. So basically, I can give you like a perfect description because I don't really understand what like how to describe it best. But you kind of like the 60 is basically like if you get a 60 out of 60, it doesn't really mean the judge clipped you like 60. It kind of just means that out of everybody, every judge has agreed you click the highest, so you get a 60. But obviously that's gonna vary. No, you're not talking too much. Um, it kind of varies. So like say if you get like a 55 and then another person gets like or like 59 and the other person gets like a 55, that means there was one judge that disagreed with everybody else. So like a couple. Depends on how many judges there is. But it's like that number is normalized. It's all like, okay, now that we every judges agrees that this is the best clicking routine of the contest, this person's getting a 60 because of the numbers that we got. We're the highest out of everybody. Yeah, that's basically how that works. I just joined. What's up? Okay, we're back. Sorry. I don't know what happened. Yeah. Are we good? Can you guys hear me? I can't do that trick. Whoa. The heck? Yeah. It's like it's a normalized thing. That's what the normalizing is. It's like taking all the digital scores, no matter the number, and then putting it in the system. And the system kind of throws out the numbers for you. Is it one? He said I'm god of easy tricks. That's funny. Yeah, no bone. I do one of his tricks. No. There you go. Have a good night. Ugh, gonna no, I can. That trick is so risky. His tower trick is so hard. It's alright, but it is hard to learn, I feel like, but when I got it now. Oh, wait. Yeah, I got it now. Hmm. Do for a living? Well, I work at a store right now, but I also do teaching stuff. But they caught that. I don't know, Yo is being a little responsive right now. Well, not really. Yeah, back before the year ends. Oh, you're getting back into yo-yo? Nice. Bro, why does that always happen? 2 years? Still your job? Yeah, it's fine. PETA. 2 years, man. That's a while. I've been going a lot since. Yeah, no, I remember you. Yeah, I remember you, bro. Kevin, you did talk on Discord a decent amount. A lot has changed since then. You don't remember me? Yeah, whatever, Mark. Yeah, it was good times. I might not do that last part. That's scary. You seem better. Yeah, I lost a lot of weight since then, and I have my own yo now. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing that. That's scary. Big respect, yeah. Yeah, see, no, yeah, my own yo-yo. Mark, Mark now. Yeah, dude. Since you've probably been gone. This is my yo-yo. Oh, Krista. Oh, nice. Yeah, dude. I'm made it. It's pretty recent. Like it just released at nationals this year. Hola, Betty Gallegos. What's up? Guys, I've been in the loop. I'm glad to see you doing well. Yeah, thank you. Betty. Yeah, dude. Made it cheap too. Are you into my Alpine Yo-Yo meet? Yeah, I am. Likely, at least. Hello. Hello, hello. Bruh. No way. Me when I miss. Oh, it's a river. No. Bro, why am I missing it so much? It's so hard. Bruh. Oh shit. We're good. Nice miss. Yeah. Fit check. I am sure back of shirt. It's a Dragon Ball shirt. What about it? Fit check. What is it? Bro? Yo, shut up, bro. I'm getting better at this. Getting pretty good at this actually. What a surprise. No, no. What is the perfect? Oh, that thing? I keep putting two, like it keeps getting behind both strings. Oh, really bad. All right. Oh, Chan. It actually is such a hard trick. Yeah, I sent you that like hours ago. My neck is all sweaty. Wait, how did that not bind? My ears got unplugged. Wait. Okay. Crash out. Oh. Dude, my ear keeps unpopping. Ugh. It might be my headphone now. How does Jakub do this? The where you like the I'm not listening to Poppy right now. There's no Poppy on my streaming playlist, bruh. Sorry. I'm not a big Poppy fan. Sorry. Disgusting. I see who's here. No, I can't. I've been crazy. Go eat, hoe. Speed combo. I always see Chinese players go like this into this. But it's a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Food wreck. Uh, why does that keep happening today? Mark. No. No one said do that, bro. Wait, Mark. Mark. Oh, it's so cool. I missed it the whole time. No, it went around. That's why I don't want to do that trick on stage. Like low key, it's so over if that happens. It went in both loops, bro. No. This rookie again. Trying to remember how I was taught. No, the close. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. That did not work. No, I saw it. I saw it. I forgot. Forgot to do this. I forgot. I used to be so good at it for like a whole 10 seconds. Why does that keep happening? Going on my wrist now. Okay, it's happening every time. I need to figure this out. You know what? Both of you, do it right now. That's what I thought. Bro, okay, I can't do it anymore. It's unfortunate. Trick inspired by Dragon Ball. Nah. Maybe I'll do Dragon Ball routine too and do that. Kris. Gomeli. You will never know. Why am I so bad at that trick? I used to not be. I was being annoying. What, bruh? Why? It's only with this one. The Oreo one pads a toothbrush. 2 new pads. Wait, I can't even do that one. Button. Oh, they broke the. Oh, are you talking about are you talking about with mosquitoes, Mark? Or Stevie? String old already. OT Slim. Seething is such a funny word, I'm not gonna lie. What's the next song? Bass song. Unfortunate, but also bass. Can you hear the music? I hear it. It's a flyleaf, Mark. I tried to do it without my headphones the other day, and someone told me that my mic was staticky. Oh yeah, I for some reason I'm like able to do this. 90? Hello? Swim leash. Stupid. Alrighty. I'm gonna switch yo-yos. You can listen to this.
When I mean switch yo-yos, I mean quite literally switch to another color of this. I'm just gonna do this one. I'm gonna put a new string. Because this one's all old and grained. I can't read what you're saying at the moment. I can't read the comments right now. I'm just straight chilling. Thank you, Oreo Brio. He's all around. Yeah. Yeah. Sting. What y'all up to today? Huh? The people here. What's going on today? Hello, Kris. What's up? You should use. You got them for a little bit. It's different. Really fast. It's funny though. You can always mess with Mac. I did that already. That's literally what they are called, Mark, by the way. It's a. How you correctly say that? Not brio pads. You say this yo wrong though. Incorrect. String is way too new. Oh, 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 oh. Trying to do a 2 minute. I'm on my make new trick arc. I'll get it down one day. Okay. Oh no, more Nirvana. Can you go back out?
No.
There's not a hole in there.
Horizontal.
Ready this way. Ah, see? Yeah, a lot of DMs. A lot of click. Oh. You gotta go get food. Go get food, bro. Bro. I can't do positives like that though. Those are kind of hard.
Oh, I apologize.
More Nirvana. This one is just the yo-yo pick though, because of Jakub. Ow. They hit both my hands. Iron. That's that trick, bro. Getting better at that.
You know, hit that guy. Hit him a little bit.
I'm grinding tricks right now. If you see me doing the same trick like 30 times, it's because it's getting good. Especially like this one, where it's like a bunch of whips.
Mark getting this one.
There's probably like another person mod in here. Just in case. Oh, whoa.
Meta.
Consistency. Getting better at that. That was good. That's a trick that was like bugging me. Let's go there. Bro. Cut out. It was a clean one. It didn't look clean, but it felt really clean. I might hit that and then call it quits for the night. Watch me never hit it. Alright, I'm gonna get off now. Thanks for joining, y'all.